Oh, welcome to Just Go With It. My name is Ben. That is Jared, and we just got finished watching Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Of the
Jared,
monsters.
the monsters. Okay, Jared, how'd you feel about this one?
So going into it, I did not remember liking this at all. I had a lot more fun with it than I thought I would. This is like for me the perfect example of like junk food movie.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like this is a freaking like bag of Doritos and an ice cold Baja Blast or cheap beer, whatever you want to go with, you know. But this just, I don't know. I had fun with it. I think it's a little long. Like it
That's the
goes
thing.
for
It's not.
it's 2 hours and 12 minutes. That's a little
It's,
long for this kind of movie, I
okay,
feel.
but like a lot happens though.
It does. It does. I just feel like maybe 20 minutes off might make it feel like more rewatchable for me.
I feel
But
like
I did have more fun with this than I remembered having.
I was say they probably could have cut out one of the interactions between Godzilla and Ghidorah because there was like
Yeah.
several like didn't they have like three different bouts, something like that?
Yeah.
Like, so they probably could have cut one of them out. But no,
And
I
yeah.
this movie had like the opposite of like the first Godzilla movie, where it's just like there's so much freaking happening. You see Godzilla all the
Yes.
time, like you see stuff all the time. Just like
Yes.
boom, 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 and you're like, is this what I wanted? Like you don't know. It's
Yeah.
just you're
Yeah.
kind of confused.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I feel like, there were so many like complaints about how little Godzilla there was in the first one that they were like, fine, you want Godzilla? Here's Godzilla, just like, just Godzilla. But
What did you?
I don't
Oh,
know.
oh my God.
Hmm,
I'm yawning. Sorry. I was gonna say, what did you feel about like the sort of like a little bit cheesierness to it? Places.
I like it. I think it should be more cheesy. Like the first one being so dead serious. Like it's a giant lizard, that breathes atomic fire and like it's big
Fair.
monsters. And like in the next one the giant lizard's going to fight the big monkey and like it needs to be cheesy. So I'm fine with all the cheese, man. Give it to me. Like there was some cheesy lines in this movie, but I love it. I love it.
Remember the one part where the camera just cuts to like Godzilla and he's like, like he focuses and we're like, what the heck was that cut? Like,
No, yeah, when he comes out of the water and then it's like showing him and it does a big zoom cut all of a sudden, I was like, what was that?
he became a character in that moment.
Yeah, yeah. Or there's like the one part where the main guy, Mark, like stands up and he's like, I need to go do this thing. Does anybody know the way to do it? And the one guy that he kind of doesn't like stands up and he's like, yeah, I can show you how to do it. And he's like, does anybody else know a way there? And I'm like, what is this? Like, this is not the time for this. The whole world's like coming to an end, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, I don't know.
All right. So, do we want to go ahead and get past the would you worth your time and just get into the
Yeah,
spoilers and stuff?
yeah, sure.
Okay, I would say worth your time because it's just fun, stupid fun. Like
Yeah,
that's yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. You know what you're getting into with this kind of movie. Like
Watch this with a friend.
yeah, yeah. Because if you watch this by yourself, you might just be like, this is kind of dragging. And maybe that was what my problem was. I watched it with someone who was not fun. So, you know.
Yep.
But I do think worth your time for sure.
All right.
So let's get into spoilers.
Spoilers. What did you think about Mothra?
Dude, I love Mothra. Mothra's so cool. Like, he's not in it a lot, but like, whenever he freaking, like, emerges from his cocoon.
Isn't Mothra a female?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. She is. Sorry, Mothra. Didn't mean to, you know.
Didn't mean to gender you in a certain way because I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. That
But
stinger,
dude,
I didn't know.
she's cool. Kind of sad that she, is only in gonna be in one movie because she freaking dies. But she jizzed on Godzilla there at the end and gave him the power to kill Ghidorah.
I was not expecting to see Atomic Godzilla show up. I was not expecting to
Dude,
see that.
that
Buildings
part
melted.
insane. The amount of radiation coming off of him, and just like he just did those bursts, like Ghidorah's wings melting, and then his two heads melting. Oh my gosh, insane. And then also at the end, whenever like the battle's over and you see Ghidorah's head coming out of the thing, and you're like, dude, how's this guy still alive? And then it's his head that's inside Godzilla's mouth. I was like, oh,
and
okay.
it's and you noticed how it was still alive while it was in its mouth too.
Yeah, yeah,
And so like
yeah,
that leads back to like the end credit scene where we saw that head. It's like, yo, it can survive with just a head.
yeah.
Yo, what's gonna happen? So like,
The things head can do, my friend. What a knee slapper that
oh my goodness.
was.
I love how
um,
they killed the one dude off. They're like, he likes Godzilla a little too much.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, Doctor like Surazawa or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like dude, the amount of times he was just like Godzilla. We need to
Godzilla.
have we need to have faith in Godzilla. We
Trust in
need to trust in
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Is Godzilla okay? Oh my gosh!
He,
Then he's like,
that
I'll kill myself for Godzilla.
that man was in love with that lizard.
He was a fanboy. He was a Godzilla fanboy. He was.
He wanted to raise a family with that lizard. He
Yes, he did.
he was all up in that. It was. What'd you think about the monsters? Like the
Dude,
not the main ones, obviously, but yeah.
okay. Big mammoth guy, so cool. So cool. I said that like every time we saw him. And then
It
there was some like cool like scorpion one and stuff looking,
the
and
one looked like a big
I don't know.
tick,
Yeah,
like the body
yeah,
of a tick, but like legs of a spider almost. It was weird.
yeah.
Um,
And then
I like that.
Rodan too.
I like that we saw the Mutu or whatever that thing is again. That was interesting.
Yes, yes.
But
Um,
back to the big mammoth thing. You see, it walked like a monkey. Like its arms were like real long, and it was
yeah,
that was weird.
that was weird. I gotta say too though, I love seeing Ghidorah, man. Ghidorah was always one of my favorite monsters, and he is just so cool. Like a three-headed dragon. What beats a three-headed dragon, man? It's freaking
Godzilla
awesome.
does.
Yeah, Godzilla does beat a three-headed dragon. And then I gotta admit, the credit scene at the end, not the end credit scene, but like when it's just playing the song, the Godzilla song, and showing all like the news lines and stuff afterwards and how things are okay, but then showing stuff about Kong and like how the monsters are going to Skull Island a little more, and that line is what is a king to a god? I was like, yo, that's got me hyped. I've already seen Godzilla versus Kong, but like I'm hyped to watch that now.
The characters in this movie, the amount of plot armor they have is astronomical.
No, I know. I know. They're probably my biggest. Okay, yeah. So I was waiting to get on this. I have a whole rant about the mom character. I despise her with every
They
bone in my
they
body.
try to redeem her in the end, and I'm like, no. Like
No, like her logic was so out there. And it's like, it tried to make it seem like, okay, yeah, you can look at it this way, or you can look at it this way. Like maybe she does have a point, but like, no, I'm sorry. The whole thing started because you were sad your son died. And then you're like, oh yeah, the thing that killed my son, we need more of them in the world. That's what's gonna save the planet. And maybe she has a point with the radioactive stuff and all that, and how it was bringing life back to those areas and stuff. But they would just step on anybody. They don't care. Like they would just like kill anybody willy nilly. So
they
I'm sorry.
really gloss over the fact that she committed like horrendous, like war crime level of just like murdering millions.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I think they just had her do that little sacrifice thing at the end. Because if they
There's no
didn't,
way they
yeah,
would
at
just
the
be
end they would have
like,
been like,
yeah,
yeah, I know you're reunited with your family, but you're going to jail.
you're going to like rot in a prison cell and possibly be executed because
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And sorry, because we have these monsters now and Godzilla's on our side, you're going to be executed by Godzilla. So,
And not in the
atomic
easy
breath
way,
to the
are there?
face.
Oh dang, that dives.
Sorry.
But just like some of the ridiculous, like, okay, early on, but the scene where they're waking up Ghidorah and they're going up these elevators, the amount of ice that was falling didn't hit either of their shafts. I'm like,
No, I know. Yeah.
how, how, how
Either of their shafts.
the I don't understand the construction of these facilities.
No, no. And I like how they're like midway up the elevator. I know you said something about this, but like midway up, and the guy's just like, no, never mind, I'm going back down. And it just starts going back down immediately. I'm like, yeah, that's not how elevators work.
You would think that they don't have any long range anything because they're always
No.
like, we're right up here by Godzilla, or we're right up here next to Ghidorah. I'm like, I would be like a halfway across the planet
Yeah, yeah,
monitoring him. I would not be right there. You know, this is stupid.
yeah.
I don't get it.
So yeah, the humans are definitely my least favorite part of this whole movie. Like if it was like I'm fine just like turn off my brain and watch a freaking Godzilla kick butt, dude. It's awesome. um
I like
I really don't have anything else to say. So whatever you
I
got.
one more thing. I did like how they hinted and kind of teased at the Middle Earth kind of thing, the Hollow Earth,
The
like the
Middle Earth,
civilization.
you said.
I
Yeah, the
mean, hey,
Hollow Earth, yeah.
we did see, we did see what was it, Sourmont?
Yeah.
That's a whole
God.
inside joke, a whole different thing. Okay, but
Yeah.
no, but like the whole Hollow Earth thing and like this civilization down there kind of hinted at it. I thought that was quite interesting. How the direction they're going to go with it. So
Yeah.
excited.
So I'm ready to rate it if you are.
You go because this is a hard one to rate.
I'm gonna give it a solid, and I usually don't do 0.5s, but I'm doing a 0.5. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. I think it is dumb fun and a good time and a little bit better than a 6. Like, but it's not quite a 7 because of the stupid mom and the stupid humans and oh god. So 6.5 for me.
Okay, I'm gonna put on my snobby persona here and just snob it up.
Who are you?
This movie is a solid 4.
Oh god.
Okay,
Okay.
here's the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This movie is like McDonald's.
Yeah. No.
It's disgusting. It's trashy, and it's just like, I mean, it's okay if you need something, but sometimes you just want a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want some chicken nuggets. You know.
I am so much more generous
Sometimes
on
you're just
movies. Do you?
craving some Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Even if it is awful and terrible, you just want it, but you know it's bad.
And this
So,
was some good Mickey D's. I gotta admit, it was hot. It was hot. You know, it's like you go there and you
it's like
get a
fresh
hot Big
fries.
Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Those French fries just came out of the oven, man, or the
Get right out of
fryer.
that fryer.
Yeah, the oven. They're just putting French fries in ovens. Okay, well, it's not much of a secret what we're watching next. I know you know. We're gonna be watching. Wait, are you? Why
Oh,
are you confused?
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're
I forgot.
watching Godzilla versus Kong.
We're trying to catch
Um,
up on it because we're hoping to see the new one in theaters
yeah,
by like
Saturday
2
we're
days from
hoping to
now.
do a big. I don't know when this is coming out, so but I'm just saying this right now. It's Thursday. Saturday we're hoping to do a big movie day in the theater and get 3 new reviews out with Kung Fu Panda 4, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and Godzilla X Kong The New Empire. I think that's what it's called.
Something like that, yeah.
But we haven't really done a movie review for movies in the theaters yet, so I'm really excited to do that. And I don't know how it's going to go yet, but I guess we're just going to have to go with it.